Google TV now has Gemini AI built into the operating system. I've got one of the first Google TV boxes that has access to this new feature, so I'm going to show you step by step how it works and what new features you get from Gemini AI. Tech it before you wreck it. What's up, geeks? I'm Kirk. This is the ONN 4K Pro box from Walmart, of all places. And for some reason, this is one of the first boxes to get access to this brand new Google Gemini AI feature. I have no idea why. I also have a 4K streamer device, which is made by Google, and that now has access to this tool as well. So if you've got a Google TV box or a Google TV, comment below. Let me know what model you have, and if your model of set-top box or TV has this Gemini feature yet, because I believe it's rolling out, but I don't think everybody's getting it all at once. So what I want to do is take you into the interface and take you step by step and show you exactly what these new features look like and what these new features do. So let's jump right into my home screen, and here we go. We've got the bar at the top. You can see it says Home, Live, Free, Shop, Apps. And now we've got a new option. It says Gemini for TV. So let's jump into this and find out what this is all about. We've got 4 basic options here, and I'm going to take you through each one as it sort of explains some of the things you can do here. First of all, we'll start with this one. What can Gemini do on Google TV?
Gemini on Google TV can help you find TV shows and movies, offer recommendations based on your preferences, and answer general questions on various topics. You can also use it to control smart home devices and get personal results from Google Photos and Calendar. It allows for natural language conversations, making it easier to find content or get information.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's giving us a very basic idea of what Google Gemini can do. And frankly, a lot of it sounds like the same stuff we've already been able to do with our voice on our Google TV devices. But I imagine, it's using Gemini instead of using Google Home or Google Assistant or whatever you want to call it. So it should be more powerful. We're gonna have to test it out. It also gives us some links to some YouTube videos that you can watch to learn more. Maybe this video will pop up in there soon. Back to the Gemini screen, and we've got today's news brief. So this is kind of using AI to give you an idea, I guess, of what's going on. Let's pop into here and see what this feature's all about.
Good evening and welcome to the news brief. Here's a quick look at some of the latest headlines. A winter storm impacts travel in Minnesota with snow and high winds. Denver sees snow and cold temperatures, urging drivers to prepare. 2 helicopters.
So that's kind of cool. I mean, because not only is it giving you a voice version of news of the day, but it's giving you links to YouTube videos where you can go to watch more. Hopefully this guy gets customized with what you're viewing, what you're interested in, but I do think it's kind of cool. Kind of a For You page of news with links to kind of view more content. I like that. Next, we've got create an image, and I'll jump into this, and I bet this is very similar to the feature they've already had on here using AI that allows you to make wallpapers and screensavers using Gemini AI. This is Nano Banana on Gemini. If you haven't used that AI image tool, it's awesome, and this is likely what's powering this. So let's try something. It basically says, describe what you'd like to create. A cityscape with robots walking around and cars driving with no drivers. Okay, that's kind of cool, and you'll see on the side, on the right-hand side of the screen, it's got an option saying more variations are here. Use the up and down buttons to browse. So we actually have 2 options that it created. Again, this is probably just using Gemini Nano Banana. Kind of freaky. I have no idea why I selected that prompt, but it's just what popped into my head. And then what you can do is you can generate again, or you can hit save, in which case it's gonna save it to your screensavers. That means you can select this as a screensaver, or you can kind of cycle through all your AI screensavers. This isn't all that new, kind of different interface here that they're giving us, but kind of cool nonetheless. And then finally, customize your Gemini experience. What this is gonna let you do is pick from all the different voices that you can use for Gemini. So take a look.
I'm ready to be your voice of choice. If you like,
feel free to keep exploring until you find the perfect voice.
Feel free to keep exploring until you
Here's another voice in the mix.
If you're curious about the other voices.
Personally, I don't really have a preference. I don't care what the voice is. But, for people who are picky and they want to hear a certain voice, you can pick the one that you like, and that's how you do that. Now, that's all this Gemini page really provides. And like I said, I feel like it's not that deep. So you do see some demos down here. How to start journaling visually. Who stars in The Bear? That's, I think, a TV show. How to teach kids about, what does that say? About colors. Why are flamingos pink? And what's the science in Interstellar? So, these are kind of questions you would ask Google Assistant. and obviously it's going to use AI instead of using Google Assistant. So what I want to do is kind of try a few things to see maybe how this might work in a different way. So for example, let's start searching for a movie, for example. Let me try this. Show me some movies that are going to make me laugh that have been made in the past 20 years that are on Netflix.
Here are some hilarious movies from the last 20 years available on Netflix. Bad Trip 2021 offers hidden camera pranks, while the...
Okay, what's interesting here is that it did a pretty good job. These are funny movies, comedies if you will, Bridesmaids, a bunch of other movies, and it looks like all of them, except for the last one, says Pluto TV, and maybe it's on Netflix as well, but all the other ones are on Netflix. I know that's the service I have, I know that's the service I pay for, so I want to make sure the results are coming from Netflix. That's kind of cool. Let's try a little bit of a deeper dive for something maybe I don't know, a movie that I can't remember what it's called, but I want to watch it. What's that Jim Carrey movie that was made in the 90s where he can't lie?
You're thinking of Liar Liar, 1997. Jim Carrey plays Fletcher Reed, a lawyer whose son makes a birthday wish that causes his dad to be unable to lie.
Nailed it. And not only did it, of course, give me the movie that I was asking about, it's got a link right here, shows me that it's available on Philo. Of course, it's got the Rotten Tomatoes score, and I can jump in and watch that movie right from here. Let me go back to the home screen. I want to try something that's not movie or TV show related to see kind of how it handles that. One of the demonstrations it talked about was asking about flamingos, so let's go with that. Tell me why flamingos are pink.
Flamingos get their pink color from their diet. They eat brine shrimp and algae containing carotenoid...
Okay, so this is pretty cool. I mean, it gives you the AI reason, the information about why flamingos are pink, but of course it's built in and integrated with YouTube. So you can go down here and see a bunch of YouTube videos that talk more about the topic you're asking for. I feel like kids are going to be glued to this, and what a great educational tool for them to be able to ask questions and not only get the answer, but also dive deeper and get more information with, hopefully, as in this case, appropriate videos for the topic. Now, Gemini is also tied in, just like the Google Home devices are, to your smart home devices. So I should be able to control my smart home lights and all my different devices that I have on my network. This light right here, for example, is one of those lights. So let's try turning this light off. Turn off Studio Light 1. There you go.
Sure. Turning Studio RGB bulb 1 off.
Turn on Studio Light 1.
Okay. Turning Studio RGB bulb 1 on.
Again, something you could do with Assistant, but it's clear that they have figured out how to train Gemini to do the things that Google Assistant has done before. All right, just scratching the surface there of some of the things that Google Gemini can do. I wanted to give you a very basic demo of that, but comment below. Let me know if you found some other cool features that Gemini can do that are built into the Google TV platform now. And if there's other videos you want to see, I certainly can create more Gemini demo videos. I've got a lot more cool tech unboxings, tech reviews, demos like this coming your way. So do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. It'll make sure that you see those videos as they get uploaded here on YouTube. Tech it before you wreck it. I'm Kirk.